Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Anthem and today we're gonna make your Windows desktop look from basic and normal to something awesome. For today, it's gonna be a fairly simple skin. First, we're just gonna download the software, the main software that we're gonna be using, Rainmeter. Next, we're gonna download some files. Next, we're gonna install those files. Next, we're going to apply those files to finish the entire thing. Now, this is a very beginner tutorial, so don't worry about catching up. It'll be easy for you and for me. To install Rainmeter, simply go to rainmeter.net. Download the final version. It may be anything depending on when you choose to do this. Download final. You can either save the installer or open it. If you open it, I'll just do it the same. Once you've run the executable file, or if you click on open, it's going to show you this welcome to Rainmeter setup. Go to standard installation. Don't click on portable yet. Click on next. And then install this preferably where your OS is or where your SSD is. You need to load this fast. It's better on an SSD than on a hard drive. Click on install, and I'm not going to be clicking install on mine because I already have Rainmeter on my desktop. Once the installation is finished, you're going to see something like this. With your Windows background, there is a black box, 4 of them actually, that welcomes you to Rainmeter. Just right click on the transparent area on the black box, click on unload, and unload each one. Once that's done and your desktop is already clean, we can now begin installing the skin of the day. First, what I want you to do is go to the Google Drive link down in the description box and download these 7 files. Once you're in the link, click the 3 buttons on the upper right and click on download. Now, for one reason or another, Google Drive is going to take a bit depending on your internet speed and whatnot. So wait for this 7 files to zip and then extract them anywhere. Alright, once you have all 7 files, I want you to first apply the wallpaper. This will be the wallpaper that we're going to be using for today. We're going to customize around this thing. So this is a bit personal to me. I'm a very, very big fan of Linkin Park. Rest in peace, Chester. Okay, so assuming you have Rainmeter run already and you've closed out all the 4 boxes, first what I want you to do is go to this file, the translucent taskbar. Double click it and click on install. Nothing happens yet, right? So we're gonna go to here. Right click on the teardrop icon, click on skins, click on translucent taskbar, and then sample.ini. Notice that immediately the effect takes effect. Your taskbar is now translucent, as the name calls. Next, we're going to install the 360 music player. Click on install just like before. And you're taken to the welcome screen. Close this for the time being. The first thing you should do is change the media player. Click on the 3rd option. For me, I'm using Spotify, so I'll just click on Spotify or Web Now Playing. Spotify doesn't work as intended with Rainmeter sometimes. There's a workaround to fix that problem. However, it's going to be a long process, so I'm not going to be going over it in this tutorial, but I'll link in the description box a tutorial to where you can be guided yourself in case you want to use Spotify as well. Alright, once that's done, just close everything for now. On my Spotify player, I have this song already, thus it's showing the album art. For you, it may appear somewhere else. I want you to drag the skin directly on the circle so it creates this effect. Alright, once you have that, let's move on to the next one. Let's install the text clock. Double click and then just click on install. It's a simple clock that just tells the time without the hands and everything. In case it appears on a different font for you, I want you to right click on itself, right click directly on the words, and then go to edit skin. Here, under meter time, it says inline settings equals face and then the font. You can change this to anything you want. Just in case it's different for you upon installation, use this font or anything you'd like actually. You can put here, you can just simply type here Times New Roman, or let's say Arial, the very basic. And then if you save this file and close it, I'm not going to be changing mine. You can just right click on this, hit refresh, and then it'll change the font. Moving on, let's install Phoenix. Click on install. Alright, once again, I want you to go to the teardrop icon on your taskbar, go to skins, Phoenix, And then as you see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 options here for Phoenix, and then there's going to be a lot more options inside. So I'm just going to fast forward through everything. We're just going to apply the whole thing because we have to do this one by one. Okay. Power. Battery. Battery for those in laptops. CPU. C drive. D drive. For this one, it's showing an error. I clicked the D drive, but it's showing E, and I don't have an E drive. So to change this, right-click, edit skin, and simply change this drive equals E to D. File and save. Close this document. Right-click on the skin, and click on refresh. All right, we're done. Grab. Okay, so let's change the language. Since I'm going to assume that most of us are going to be using the English language rather than French or Spanish. Let's go to computer, C drive, users, your name, documents, Rainmeter, skins. Go to the Phoenix folder, resources, language, and delete French or Spanish. Rather, if you would like to use French or Spanish, delete every other document that isn't what you're going to use. For me, I'm going to use English, so I'll delete French and Spanish. Close that and right-click here on the teardrop icon and click on Refresh All. Alright. As you see, we have 4 widgets here. It's labeled right now P1, P2, P3, and P4. You have to change that as well. Be careful when clicking this because right now when we've applied the skin, it's already pretty active. So if you click on shutdown, it's going to shut down your system entirely. Edit skin. Control F to find P1. Alright. It says sleep text. Thus, I'm going to change this to sleep. P2 shutdown. P3 is restart. And P4 is lock. Once you've changed those, just click on File and Save, just like the rest. Right-click again, and then Refresh All. Alright, so it seems to be working. I'm not going to test it out right now, so we won't have to cut the recording. We're going to install the next skin. It's the Fountain of Colors. Alright, just hit Install. Now, to test this skin, I'm going to be playing music in the background, but you're not going to be hearing anything from my side. Alright, now I'm playing music in the background. It's a song called Faint by Linkin Park. I'm sure you've heard of it. Now what we can do, since we know that the visualization is working, under Transform, put 90, the value, and click on Invert. Alright. Next is, to complete the skin, what I want you to do is right-click and go to Fountain of Colors. Right-click on the visualization, go to Fountain of Colors, and click on Clone and clone that INI. Alright, so you see another one. It's oddly shaped, but let's change that. Close the first settings, right-click on this one. You kind of have to catch it. It's like a little game. Go to Options. Under Transform, put in 270. Alright. Now, what's left to do is just to put them side by side. And then put the 360 circle on the middle. Make sure to align these things. It'll be a bit hard to align this particular skin, but don't worry. Alright, and that's the end of our skin for today. We finished our skin. This is the Linkin Park skin. I created this because I'm a very big fan of Chester. And yeah, like, subscribe, and check me out for more content. I'll be creating more of these skins, better ones next time. This is fairly simple, just to create a Linkin Park themed Rainmeter skin for your Windows 10 desktop. Should you have any questions, leave them in the comment. This is my side gig. I will answer everything you need. Just give me time to get back to you. Alright? Thanks everybody. Peace.